Hello, hello. How are we all doing today? Alright, first of all, thank you, Sharon and family, for taking your time to be here. We appreciate all of yous. I won't take up much of your time, probably 10, 15 minutes. No, it's your night, it's your night. Alright, so most of you will probably already know me. My name is Mick. Joel's already said enough, but most people know me as Michael as well. So currently I'm studying counseling and a bit of psychology in school, but counseling is my main focus. So psychology is a bit of a, I don't know, something that links together, I guess, because counseling to do with the brain, psychology with your brain. You get what I'm trying to say? No? Yeah? No? All right. Anyways, all right. So why am I excited about the theme becoming the best you? So we always have time to improve, all of us, no matter what time it is, how old we are. It's never too late to leave that toxic friendship group. It's never too late to start something new, as long as you're willing to put in the time and the effort. Time doesn't wait for us. So currently I'm 20, and I got to start doing things. If I do something productive for 5 years, I'll be 25. I do nothing for the next 5 years, I'll still be 25. Time doesn't really wait for us. As a kid, I didn't want to fit in. I want to be the one that stands out. I like to do things different. I like to test new ways and take new risks. Playing it safe gets boring for me sometimes. I used to be in a really toxic friend group. Actually, because it's toxic, I didn't even know if it was a friend group or if it wasn't. So everyone's head were really stuck into mainly chasing grades. And as you know, in VC, grades are important. But if you get looked down on for not getting this much on your test, or if you don't know this, you don't know that during a discussion, then that little friend group isn't really a friend group. It's more of a competition. So during year 9 and year 10, I realized that academic studies is not what I want to do. As some of you who went to high school with me, you will know that my grades weren't the best, right? And I'm not scared to admit that right now. So ever since year 9 and 10, I look for ways to achieve in this society without needing grades to define who I am, without needing grades to make me get a good job. And let me stop everyone here. Before we all go, oh, I'm studying, but I'm also focusing on grades. Well, uni is not going to be my main focus, right? That's why I'm looking for ways to do well outside school. I plan to have uni on the side and start searching for ways to strive in the world without focusing on any academic results. What are those ways? Well, that's going to be a mystery. Things like this I always keep to myself. It's not that I don't trust you, it's just I like to lay low with these things. A few years go by, I grew the guts to leave that group. And that's when I started connecting with new people and connecting with the people that I wanted to. I learned that independence and not to rely on others is actually such an important thing. Through being alone and with new connections, it gives me a whole new perspective of seeing things. There's so many ways to solve an issue and to do. I was in the zone, man. Alright, anyways, where are we? Yeah, so fast forward a few more years, I'm standing here now. It's a short story, I know. But along those few years, I've learned a lot. And I've learned that, yeah, it's about the destination, but you can't forget about the journey. So some things that I've learned, and some things that some of you guys can also consider, is that don't be afraid to fail. Everyone is scared of failing, but failure can also help you grow. This doesn't mean to do bare minimum, know you'll fail, and don't care if you fail. This means that if you fail, you're giving your best shot. And if you start again, you're not starting alone, you're starting with experience. So everyone gets the same 24 hours in a day. I always question myself this: how come some people succeed and some people stay the same when we all get the same amount of time? So don't be afraid to stand out. I don't want to be the ordinary person. And all of you guys, I believe each and every one of you got something inside you. So do something. Don't be that ordinary person. Enjoy the presence of being yourself. I touched on that just then, and I'm going to touch on it more. Being alone. We don't always need other people to be there all the time. Learn to conquer things by yourself without the help of others. I'm not saying don't have others around you, but when it comes to independence, you got to really know that God by your side and you by yourself is very important. You can't always hang on to other people. Staying low. Don't tell other the plans until it's done. All right? No one really knows what I'm trying to do, and no one knows what I'm up to. So pretty much, I've been planning what I want to do since I was in year 9 and 10, as I said before. I wasn't as mature back then as I was now. For the people that grew up with me, you knew I was an idiot back then. So even though I wasn't as mature back then, I still had a vision and a goal. Plans can change, we all know that. But that vision and goal gave me a foundation to build and start working with. I always try to sleep early. I wake up early. I do sleep in and I do sleep late. You ask my mom any time of the day, they do tell me, 早点睡, alright? And look, I'm not saying always sleep early, always sleep late, whatever, alright? But when everyone else is sleeping still, you're already up in the morning and you're getting things done. This gives you a whole new perspective of accomplishing things. And most importantly, I changed my circle of friends. This circle, there's no drama, no gossip, no complaining. We want to see each other succeed. We help each other succeed. I hang out with a new bunch of people, and let me tell you, I don't stress about a lot of things anymore, right? And I'm pretty sure you guys will probably know this already. Anyone hangs out with a bunch of idiots, you'll be the next idiot. I hang out with a bunch of idiots, I'll be the next idiot. It's as simple as that. And I always tell myself, don't have current temporary happiness for a lifetime of regret later on. You don't look after yourself now, you'll suffer later on. Never ever jump to conclusions so fast. Know the full story and give yourself some time to think. Stop doing useless things with your time. You guys are gonna hate me for saying this, but try and not binge watch that drama, alright? Try and not always play that video game. It's not gonna get you far. And I'm not saying don't do it. I do play video games, and I do watch, well, not drama, but I do watch shows, but I just do it in a moderate amount. You gotta leave your comfort zone. Staying in your comfort zone does not really get you far. You're satisfied with what you have, and that's about it. We always have time to improve, and you should just go do it. Like, YOLO, literally, just do it. Enjoy the little things, all right? Be grateful that you got clothes on, and God also let us see another day. And most importantly, no partying, unless if it's a special occasion. So, now that I've talked about how I can be better, how you can be better by yourself, I'm going to touch on relationships. This is a really important thing in life. Having a partner that also shares the same drive and ambition as you is so important. Both of you can motivate each other. Remember to never date because you're bored or you feel lonely. If you don't plan to marry that person in the end, then don't date that person at all. And talking about marriage, Paul and Annabelle just got engaged. Yeah. All right. So why do I believe that becoming the best version of ourselves is important as a believer of Christ? The most important thing in the end to success is your walk with God. It's always God's plan. If He wants something to happen, it's going to happen. If it won't happen, then He's not going to let it happen. Personally, I think it's a test for my faith. When working on making myself better and progress is slow, I have to keep trusting God. Know that He's got me. He's like going to the gym. You go to the gym for a few days, a few weeks, no progress. But you got to believe that you're going to get the body you want. If you want to bulk, shred, or you want to lose weight. It's the same as making yourself better in all aspects. When there's slow progress, you got to trust that God is by your side. He's got you. Pray, worship, and trust Him. Use the sources around you to be a better version of yourself. God never created a chair, but He created the tree. And with those sources, people made people used the tree and chairs were invented. In Jeremiah 29:11-13 it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." In Psalms 37:5-6 it says, "Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication," yeah, my English ain't that good, "your vindication like the noonday sun." So, what will be my advice to the younger people? Don't worry about everyone around you. It's your life. You're not living in their life. Don't fall into the pressure of traditional ways of how you should live. That includes you don't always need to have a degree to succeed. I'm sorry to all the parents out there that wants their kids to get a degree, but time's moving and we're not going to be stuck like this forever. You have to set yourself for the future and not get stuck in the past. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in uni, but I'm not going to only focus on that. If the job you requires wants you to get a degree, then go for it. You got my support the whole way. But if you're only in uni because everyone else is there and you're trying to play it safe, then I do recommend you either get out of that or you start looking for ways to actually do things in life to how you want it to. Lastly, make sure you look after yourself. We're all humans in the end. We do need breaks. Don't burn yourself out. This is a really touchy thing for me, I guess. But suicide rates are sky high. And how important is that? People are taking their lives because they don't like how they're living. And more people are getting mental health issues. Well, I hate to be that softy guy right now, but I'm only a text or call away. I'm here for all of you. I hope you all in here, or anyone else, wherever they are in this world right now, are doing good. I just want to end with Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Thank you for listening.